Hello, hello.
1234, loud and clear.
Yep. Alright, right tank is good, avionics are on, ATIS, still hotel, hopefully. 121.
Tower visibility 15 miles, sky conditions few above 5,000, altimeter 29907. IFR approach, visual runway 26 left, arrival departure runways 26 left and 26 right. Note to reduce system capacity, VFR aircraft may anticipate delays and circuit training will be unavailable. Inform ATC on initial contact, you have information hotel.
Alright. Still on hotel. Okay, we're on ground. Pit Tower, Cessna 172, Golf Foxtrot, Yankee, India on apron 1, taxi for a local north.
Golf Foxtrot, Yankee, India, pit ground, runway 26 left, altimeter 29905, taxi via Alpha, squawk 7140.
7140. Squawk 7140, hold short 26 left, Foxtrot, Yankee, India. Seven, 1, 4. At this time of day, do they prefer a wake up?
What do you mean?
Like Foxtrot, Yankee, India over and wait for them to kind of be ready, or just?
Oh, as far as I know, pit tower, they don't like that at all actually, unless they are very, very busy. But Abbotsford will prefer that, no matter what. I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
Don't let that kind of stuff dictate how you're gonna call them.
Alright, taxi light on. Alright.
Pit ground, Cessna 172.
Brake test good.
Yep.
Golf, Kilo Tango Romeo, pit tower.
Kilo Tango Romeo, Elephant 2, taxi departure Langley.
Kilo Tango Romeo ground, runway 26 left, altimeter 29905, taxi via Alpha, squawk 7143.
7143, Kilo Tango Romeo.
Wow. Very sunny.
Right. Third coordinator, heading indicator, everything else is good. Compass is good.
Two 29905.
Try not to ride the brakes.
Yeah. Why don't we have a challenge on the way back? Imagine your brakes have failed on the way back.
A bit of a crosswind, not much. I wouldn't be facing that way into the wind, would I?
If we can, we should, but that's okay.
Okay. Alright.
Pit tower, Cessna 172, Golf District, Underwood Airport, over 23rd at 1,600.
Alright, aircraft not quite into the wind. The nose wheel is straight, the brakes are on, fuel selector valve is above both tanks. Mixture is rich, oil and temperature are good.
Cleared right down.
Area behind is clear. And 1,800.
Tower, Kilo Tango Romeo is ready on...
Gauges are good, suction's good. Let's try our mags.
Kilo Tango Romeo Tower, left turn direct to Walnut, clear for takeoff runway 26 left.
Takeoff 26 left, direct Walnut, Kilo Tango Romeo.
Annunciator panel, still good. Check the mixture. Good. And full idle.
Middle ground, good evening, Cessna 172, Charlie, Golf, Oscar, Whiskey, Hotel, in April 5.
Back to 1000.
Good information hotel, we're leaving eastbound through Albion.
Alright, harness and doors secured. Bag is loose article, secured flight controls.
29905, taxi via Foxtrot, cross runway 18 to Delta, squawk 7150.
Correct.
Contact tower when ready.
Flaps, we're good. We want to do a...
Let's do a soft field.
Soft field?
Yes.
Alright, let's put our flaps at 10 then. And fuel select available tanks, fuel quantity is good. Master switch is on. Theater panel is correct. Magnetos are on both. Autopilot is off, throttle friction is set. Mixture is rich. Flight instruments are checked. Heading indicator is good. Altimeter is good. And everything else here is good. And takeoff briefing. We're going to do a soft field takeoff.
Yep.
On runway 26 left.
With some crosswind, right?
With a little bit of crosswind, yep. So I'll be putting to the left. So this soft field takeoff on runway 26 left, tacked into the middle of the runway and applying full power, but I'll applying coming to the runway in one continuous movement, pulling back.
Yep.
Controlling for left yaw with right rudder, and I will confirm full power. And I will call gauges are green, and the airspeed is alive when the needle moves. I will gently raise the aircraft off the ground kind of by itself, maintaining rudder control at runway heading, and I will be climbing till about 60 knots, 200 feet. Sorry, I'll be within ground effect until 60 knots, and then I'll pull away. At 200 feet, I'll leave the flaps, clean them up.
Okay.
At 500 feet, I'll make a turn to the right or as directed by air traffic control.
Very good. And
then climbing at best rate of speed. Prior to takeoff safety, prior to rotation, if I encounter any problems affecting flight safety, calling reject and safety taxi off the runway. After rotation, if we're only stopping for engine failures and fires. Sufficient runway length, they'll land back on the runway. But with insufficient runway length, they'll pitch for best glide and the fields to the west.
Service terminated. Contact.
Vital emergency checklist actions are mixture idle, cut off, fuel pulled, ignition off, doors unlatched, master off. Above 800 feet, pitching for best glide and turning to land on the airfield. And if I'm not airborne, in this case by Charlie, I'll consider that a problem affecting flight safety. All other emergencies, I will climb to circuit altitude and circle for a normal landing.
Sounds good.
Alright, before entering the runway, oil and temperature, still good. Landing light is on, and the tax light off. Strobe is on, nav is on, pitot 8 we don't need, heading indicator is still set. Mixture is rich, transponder.
I did.
Already did. Oh.
What are you looking for?
Pen. So, we'll call the takeoff time. What time is it here? 6:20, so let's say 6:02.
Golf Mike Lima Tower, recycle your transponder. Golf Mike Lima.
All good.
Whiskey Tango Echo Tower, clear runway 26 left.
Whiskey Tango Echo.
Oh, let's roll. I always get so bad on final. And I do something I always...
Good afternoon,
were you saying something?
This is Cessna 152, Golf Quebec Oscar uniform on apron 1, requesting taxi instructions for the takeoff on 18 with a right-hand departure, local flight to Seychelles, and we have information.
Golf Quebec Oscar uniform pit ground, just confirm your location now, apron 1.
Hello, hello? Sorry, I didn't have my noise cancelling on. I've done that many times before.
Quebec Oscar uniform ground, roger. It's runway 26 left, altimeter 29905, taxi via Alpha, squawk 7155.
7155 for Quebec Oscar uniform.
Whiskey Tango Echo Tower. Taxi via Bravo to apron 1 and monitor ground.
Whiskey Tango Echo.
Golf Mike Lima Tower, cross the 2 parallel runways via runway 18, then land at sky your discretion, report on the ground.
Golf Mike Lima, cleared to cross via 18, thanks.
Pit Tower, Foxtrot Yankee India on 26 left, holding short, ready to go.
Foxtrot Yankee India Tower, line up and wait, runway 26 left.
Line up and wait, Foxtrot Yankee India.
Pit Tower, Van City 202, Fresno south and inbound for the water.
Van City 202, Pit Tower, cleared into the zone.
Crossing hold short line.
Wind light and variable, altimeter
lights,
2995. Report on the water.
Action after. Because you might not have that checklist wherever else you go. So camera, light, camera, action.
Foxtrot Yankee India Tower, right turn approved, direct the Pitt River Bridge, then follow the river, clear for takeoff, runway 26 left.
Clear for takeoff, Foxtrot Yankee India. Alright, so a little bit this way, and feet to the floor.
Quebec Oscar Uniform Tower, line up and wait, runway
Hold one back.
Quebec Oscar uniform.
That right rudder. Airspeed is alive, gauges are green.
Just a little bit higher, nose up. Yeah, that's good. This is perfect. That's okay. That's what we. That's exactly what we want. Now we pitch down to accelerate.
Very nice.
With the Echo Pit Tower, runway 26 right, altimeter 2995. Cleared right downwind, report over the Pitt River Bridge.
Very good.
Clear right downwind 26 right, report Pitt River Bridge.
And 200 flaps.
Quebec Oscar Uniform Tower, straight out departure, clear for takeoff, runway 26 left.
Uniform from apron 1 to local East with Information Hotel.
Quebec Oscar uniform.
Foxtrot Indian Uniform, quick ground, runway 26 left, altimeter 2995, taxi via Alpha, squawk 7167.
Right.
Confirm local east.
Clear right.
Indian Uniform 7176, runway 26 left. 7167 and a local in info.
So that's your set heading point, right?
Yep.
That is our clock.
In the uniform ground, you just read it back correctly, 7167.
12272.
Indian Uniform.
Quebec Oscar Uniform Tower, possible traffic by Coquitlam Center, eastbound Cessna 1400, descending inbound.
Check remarks, Quebec Oscar uniform.
Alright, then I'm going to be going to 19 degrees, allegedly.
19 degrees? What do you mean?
That's my heading, magnetic.
Oh, okay. 019.
Yep.
Got it.
So,
Quebec Oscar Uniform Tower, northwestbound turn approved, just stay south of the rail yard.
right.
The inbound traffic is
I'm
just
over
coming up the
right
rail yard
now.
now, 1000 feet.
Check remarks, we'll be south of the rail yard. We'll take it on south slope of SFU at time 1500. And in appreciation, thank you for all of your help today for the 99 event.
It sounded like everybody had a good time.
Jason, thank you. It was absolutely spectacular, and we had so many planes, sir. Good.
Yeah, it was a big event today.
Tower Van City 202 is on order.
Van City 202 Tower, roger, thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks, good night.
So I think the zone ends at Alouette River, so.
That's right.
Down, this is Cessna 172, Golf, Lima, Romeo, Golf 815, with confirmation hotel, request depart to local east.
Golf Lima, Romeo, Golf, pit ground, runway 26 right, altimeter 2995. taxi via Foxtrot, cross runway 18 to Delta, squawk 7172. Contact tower when ready.
Seven one seven two, Lima Romeo Golf.
My checkpoint was Swanee set.
I think that was horse.
Go back off, your uniform.
Oh.
Foxtrot Yankee India Tower, surveillance service terminated, change to 200 frequency.
Foxtrot Yankee India.
Hey Tower, Tango Whiskey Echo.
I'm sorry, what were you asking?
My checkpoint was Swanee set.
Okay.
Tango Whiskey Echo Tower, number 1, runway 26.
Actually, very good heading. We're going straight to it.
Well, I mean, I
Goose Island?
know exactly where it is, but... So we could... technically I was supposed to be over that lake, so I'm
traffic on 34, Foxtrot
a little bit off.
Why do you think that is? Did you turn too early?
Traffic is now 170 to Golf Delta, Mike Kilo 3.
No.
Those plans at practicing umbrella.
I mean, it's probably like, what, 200 feet?
Yeah, I know, and it's fine, but usually the problem is you see the set heading point and then you turn before it because you see that it's just right there.
So 6:58, so that was 3 minutes. Oh, let me stay on course. Ground speed, that was 2, or that was 4. Vision was 2. I'll still never get used to the idea that you have to do all this and fly at the same time.
Yeah.
35 enter Mike over Savannah. Descending through 1,500.
Right, so 96 knots allegedly. And with 12 more to go, at 96 knots, 7.5 minutes. And I had estimated 8, so
It'll be climbing 2,000 feet.
Okay.
Slightly ahead of schedule.
That's good. Okay, alright, well, let's climb to 3,000. Exercise is done.
So, we climb first, then we put the power in.
I have a traffic there.
Yep. Climbing 1,500 and making a right turn, then we'll be crossing the field south to the...
And another traffic over there. Far away at our 2 o'clock.
Yep, I see it. Probably a jet.
No conflict for both, but we'll have to keep them in.
Remember Charlie Golf, Whiskey Charlie Golf, 1,000 feet, heading southbound directly to 264 Glenferrie traffic.
Sorry, 3,000 feet, is that?
Yes, 3,000 feet, and once ready, show me a left turn, left steep turn, 360. So you can choose any reference point here. Stabilize yourself first. So in the flight test, especially in the flight test, take it easy, don't rush. Always stabilize yourself in straight and level.
Yep.
Pick something, maybe that's no stream there.
Yeah, Osprey Mountain.
Yeah, and then once ready,
so you probably should give a courtesy call, I suppose.
Yeah, we just look out and there's nobody, so we can do, we don't have to do the whole hull check. It's just 360 lookout, that's good enough for steep turn. And remember, rudder.
Yeah, that's, despite how bad it was, that's one thing I did take from it.
Okay.
Alright, so we're good to go?
Yep, go ahead.
Check left, or we want to go to the right, sorry.
Oh, sure, let's go to the right.
To the right, alright. Right's clear?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, that's much better.
Glen
Now don't forget to field coordinate during the turn and maintain 45.
Entering the apprentice area from the
Very good.
1,800 feet, climb to 3,200 feet for out the airwork.
Runway traffic is called whiskey Charlie 1,500 feet southwest side of farm. Still clear to the zone heading to 60 level traffic.
Pit leg traffic, Cessna Golf Foxtrot Yankee India, south end of the leg, 3,000, steep turn.
Pit leg area traffic, Cessna 72, Foxtrot Charlie Tango is currently working 4,000 and below over top of Goose Island.
Is it 4,000 below?
Did you say 4,000 below Goose Island?
Foxtrot Charlie Tango, that is correct. Working 4,000 and below over top of Goose Island.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll stay south of Goose Island. Okay, so let's turn back because he's somewhere there. I don't know where he is, but once that was very good. Good job. We gained a little bit of altitude, but you
Pit traffic
fixed it.
Due to Golf Delta Mike Kilo, 3,000 feet over Slanted Bay practicing upright works.
Where? Oh, Swanee said. Okay, let's turn back to the south, and you can slow down a little bit because we're gonna start going into slow flight. Okay. And if we're in a long turn, we can lift the wings or fly wings level.
Take a look and then keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when we are climbing.
Yeah.
And once ready, you stabilize yourself and then show me a slow flight, full flaps.
So the way I've always done it is I've always gotten right down to slow flight, then I put the flaps in. Does that matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can do it however you like.
Okay. Alright, so we just did a clearing turn, but we're at 3,000 feet. Let's see. Exterior is rich. Lights are good. Gauges are good. I'm secure. You're secure.
Yes.
We just did our clearing turn, like I said, so let's go to slow flight. $3,000.
Yeah, just take your time. There's no rush, but be sure to control that yaw.
Yep.
We are basically looking straight at Portman. We want it to still be there once we're done. Traffic, no conflict. Don't worry, I got it. Pit leg traffic, Cessna Golf Foxtrot Yankee India, south end of the leg, 3,000, slow flight heading south. Okay. So we started at 3,000. If we want to climb, just at full power. It's all about power on slow flight.
Yeah, I was trying to add it gradually, but
don't be gentle with power on slow flight.
This is Foxtrot Mike Tango.
Very good coordination. We are still looking at Portman.
yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I realized I haven't been paying enough attention to being coordinated.
Now,
So
do you want to trim it out so you don't have to fight the pitch control that much?
Traffic, this is Cessna 172, Charlie Golf Hotel.
We want the stall warning on, right? So let's raise it up a little bit. Pitch for airspeed.
2,500 feet going eastbound.
Yeah, keep going. Pitch a little bit more. And now let's reduce power first. So one thing at a time.
This is Diamond Katana Echo Mike Lima over to 1 Lake 4,100 feet, doing a spin.
Very good, your control. Yeah, maintain it. And now pitch up slowly to get back the stall warning on.
Golf Oscar Whiskey Hotel, this is Foxtrot Indian uniform. Confirm you are over LPN 2,500.
No worries, just keep pitching.
Oscar Whiskey Hotel, Roger 2,500, we're just crossing Thornhill, heading eastbound.
There you go. Now trip this out so you don't have to hold this.
We are roughly at the same position, but I cannot see you, so I will climb.
Isn't this a lot easier now when it's tripped out? And now, once ready, make a left turn, so make sure left is clear. Heading east 090. Okay.
Sorry, I'm heading to 090.
Yes.
Alright.
So
left is
clear.
clear.
Remember, when we're turning, we probably would lose altitude, so you want to add more power, but not too much that we climb. Very good. And don't forget to coordinate still. Even in a left turn, we still want right rudder.
4,000 feet, doing another spin.
Very good. We're holding perfect altitude.
Uniform over Fort Langley, 3,800.
And 090. We need to lead it a little bit, otherwise we'll overshoot it. Because in slow flight, everything will overshoot. Alright, very good. Let's recover.
Right away. And up in stages. Alright, check left.
Yeah, just make a left steep turn. You can practice that right now at the same time. Not bad. Okay. And let's recover with this heading. Stabilize yourself in straight and level.
Grand Valley traffic helicopter Golf India Bravo uniform is on the west side of Mission City.
Alright.
1,000 feet, heading southwest to Langley.
Slow flight, stall. Let's do just a power on stall, but I want climbing left turn stall again. So 15-degree angle of bank.
Yep.
Flaps 10 and 2,000 RPM.
Okay, so Hazel check again for 3,000. Thanks on both. To Rich. Gauges are green.
Hazel check is still valid, but let's make a call. Okay. So south end of the lake, 3,000 stall.
Pit Lake traffic, Cessna 172, Foxtrot Yankee India at 3,000 feet, just coming up into Goose Island at the south end of the lake. We'll be doing upper air work.
Good. Pit Lake traffic, Cessna 172, Foxtrot Charlie Tango is currently overhead Goose Lake, practicing some upper air work, stalled in spin.
Where is this guy?
Should be no conflict, we are still over south end of the lake, just heading north, but we'll do our stall over to south end.
Foxtrot Charlie Tango, sensitive.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Right. So sorry, powered on stall.
That's okay.
Yep. 1500.
And then
check left.
10. Once we are in the white R.
Sorry, you went with flaps?
Yeah, just 10. And maintain 15 angle, and then stall at 15 angle. So you might want some opposite aileron to hold it off. That's perfect. Yeah, keep pulling. Good. Very good. Try not to use aileron, okay?
Yeah, I was trying not to. I was expecting a wind drop.
Yeah, I don't know why it did drop, but good job. You did it. That was good. Now, are we done?
Sorry. Are we done? It's coming back up to 3,000.
Okay, we're not done. There's one more thing you have to do.
Okay.
Don't forget this.
Oh, jeez, shoot.
All right, power on stall. That was pretty good. You maintain coordination, so good job. But almost forgot the flaps and almost use aileron. I can see you try hard to not to use it.
Yeah, I was waiting to put the rudder in. I was expecting a wind drop, and then when I did, when I'm down, I wanted to come to I wanted to come to
yeah, I know.
The right attitude, but I have to wait for the airspeed to pick up, I suppose, right? Then do that and then come up.
Yeah.
And when I'm stalled, I'm going down. I don't need to add full power, do I?
Why not? We should add full power unless I have control.
Yep. Well, just because I know I'm going to gain the airspeed, and I don't want to be having.
Well, what you can do is add power quickly, but remember when we're adding power, you want to control that nose. So airspeed will increase, but As soon as that is done, and that should just take about 1 second at most, then pitch up.
Okay.
We don't wait too much. So the whole thing should just be stall, pitch forward, and then full power.
But just enough
20 or less, and then VY right away.
But then just enough to break the stall, though, right? You don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to
going 120
pitch
down.
too long. Now, if we pitch way too much, or if we waited for too long, it might enter an incipient stall. Yeah. And then, if that's the case, you would then go power idle, because then, yes, airspeed would be a problem.
Okay.
Alright, you have control.
Westbound for Pit Meadows, 1.5.
Power on. So that was good. That wasn't bad. That was very good, actually. Alright.
Glenvalley traffic, this is 172, call center over Alpha, just
simulated, yes. Simulated engine failure.
Northbound towards Flat Valley Field.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to Dyke Road then, don't I?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah.
Pit lake traffic, Cessna Golf Foxtrot Yankee India, over south end of the lake, 3000 simulated engine failure.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, there are quite a bit of people.
But that's
the part of the Dyke Road that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Above Farmers Fields, we'll be doing forced approach. Look, seeing traffic below me.
Last aircraft calling, where are you?
I am 2,500 above you. Actually, at 4 o'clock already.
Do you have us in sight? We are still south end of the lake.
Engine from Roger.
What did he say?
Glenvalley traffic, Cessna 172, Golf
Can't understand him.
Alpha, just outside of the Glen Valley Field.
Let's do And don't forget to do your procedure, so talk it out.
Okay, so I'm going to do try and start this thing again. Fuel pump is on. And not starting. 121.5. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Foxtrot Yankee India, Foxtrot Yankee India, Foxtrot Yankee India. Without engine power, doing a forced approach. I am south end of Pit Lake, 2 souls on board. 7700.
Okay.
Really too high.
Well, the road is really long. Let's do another warm-up. What else?
Then for you, I want you're all the way up front. Everything's sharp out of your pocket.
Okay.
When I come down, I want you to flip your doors open. If you have to, go to the back.
Okay.
Glenvalley traffic, this is 172, Golf Hotel November Juliet, north of.
Alright, what do I got here? 1,200 feet? So that's pretty good.
2,500 feet, heading north westbound.
Get the lift off the mount. Okay,
Gotta be on the sunny side for that to work.
So I got 1,000 feet to go.
This is a really small road.
So at this point, I think I put flaps in and...
Okay, yeah, we can overshoot.
Yeah.
We can overshoot.
Oh, you want to overshoot?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have put flaps in and probably slipped it down.
The road is really long, so there's no need to slip.
Traffic. Cessna 172, Golfing
But,
2,500 feet west.
well, we need to work on your procedures, because everything needs to happen already. I'd say the goal should be for all of your talking points, whatever it is you have to do, for all of that to be done by 1,500.
Okay.
And when we are turning, because you're concentrating on something else, you completely forgot about rudder, even right now.
Right.
But we would have made the field or the road.
Yeah.
So that would be a pass. No matter what, you made the field. That's really what's important. Okay. Can you divert me back to Pitt Meadows at 1,500?
At 1,500?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or are you prepared for diversion? If not, it's
Never
okay.
done one. I mean, I have the idea.
Okay. We can use Swanee set as our set heading point. It's basically the same thing as nav, except everything we're doing is just right away.
Right.
State fall 30 traffic, Cessna 172, Golf Charlie Papa, 2,500 feet above Kilfamere Lake.
So maybe we want to just fly at 80, keep it slow so we have time.
State traffic heading east or west?
Right.
State Charlie Papa, I am westbound to Pitt Meadows Airport. Traffic folks in the uniform overshooting westbound. We will keep doing the practicing force approach.
Okay, so I'm going to be going at about 180 magnetic, and it's going to be about 10 nautical, no, Swanee set, it's going to be 4 nautical miles.
Globally traffic, Hotel November Juliet coming up over Fort Langley at 2,500 feet, heading...
Inform ATC on initial contact, you have information India.
Or how about this? Can you divert me to Albion?
2,500 feet.
Divert you to Albion.
Yes. Would that be easier?
We are just north of Albion.
Because with diverting back to Pitt Meadows, we have to talk to them now.
Yeah, okay. So do you want me to make a call to go in, or?
Yeah, let's make a call then, since you're already doing the calculation down here.
Yep.
So we are
By the blasting area.
Swanee set, just east of Swanee set.
Okay. Pitt Tower, Cessna 172, Golf Foxtrot Yankee India, just south of Swanee set by the blasting area, inbound for a full stop with hotel at 2,600 or 1,600.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee India, Pitt Tower, squawk IJet, runway 18, altimeter 29905, cleared straight in.
Straight in for 18, Foxtrot Yankee India.
Foxtrot Yankee India, tower identified.
Okay, so 18, haven't done that for a while.
How are we feeling with the diversion?
Not feeling it at all.
Okay, let's forget about it.
I mean, I would, what I would do is I would take my map, I would measure which,
Let's not worry about it right now.
I will debrief it then.
No, I mean, if you haven't done it, then don't worry about it. You probably want to spend a flight with it with ATEP.
Yeah, that's what we were scheduled to do, was precautionary and diversions.
Okay. So, on the way back, are you comfortable with soft field landing on this runway?
Soft field on 18.
It's doable, but it can be a little short. So, if you want to do that, then our go no-go point is the halfway point. Okay, if we haven't touched down by the halfway point, we're going to overshoot.
Okay. Remain north of the Lougheed Highway, not below 2,000 in the zone.
Okay, not below 2,000, north of Lougheed Highway, Hotel November Juliet.
Hotel November Juliet, tower identified.
Hotel November Juliet.
Five tower, are you headed back to the tie-down area?
Over to apron 5 for fuel for Tuck 5.
Alright, let's do a quick check here. Sticks on both, mixture bridge.
Okay, exit runway 08, right, Delta. Once you're on Delta,
lights on.
ground 123, decimal 8.
Tug 5.
Delta November Juliet Tower, traffic 2 o'clock and 1 mile, a southwestbound Cessna 1400, unverified.
Looking for traffic, Hotel November Juliet.
Tower System 172, Victor Charlie Papa, right above Albion right now at about 1,400 feet, inbound for apron 1 with India.
Golf Victor Charlie Papa, Pit Tower, squawk ident, runway 18, altimeter 290905, cleared left base.
Victor Charlie Papa, Pit Tower, just say again those instructions.
Victor Charlie Papa Tower identified, runway 18, altimeter 290905, cleared left base.
Victor Charlie Papa.
Victor Charlie Papa Tower, traffic 12 o'clock and half mile northwestbound Cessna 2300, they're transiting through the zone.
Victor Charlie Papa, I'm with the traffic.
Roger.
And pick ground, Tug 5's on Delta, just off through right, heading to apron 5.
Tug 5 ground, taxi via Delta, hold short runway 26 right.
Tug 5 will hold short of runway 26 right on Delta.
Hotel Tango Charlie Tower, surveillance service terminated, change en route frequency.
Hotel Tango Charlie, thank you.
Foxtrot Yankee India Tower, cleared to land runway 18.
Clear to land 18, Foxtrot Yankee India. Alright, full flaps.
Meadows Tower to Simon Katana, Golf Echo Mike Lima, approaching Albion, 1,500 feet.
Very good approach.
One touch and go, and westbound.
Okay, so no hard braking unless we're getting right to the end, because otherwise it's not a soft field landing.
Yeah, and you want to wait for me to say exercise over.
Okay. Altimeter 290905, cleared left base.
Echo Mike Lima, left base 18.
Echo Mike Lima Tower identified.
Echo Mike Lima.
Victor Charlie Papa Tower, number 1, runway 18.
Victor Charlie Papa.
Yeah.
Okay, exercise over.
Tower,
Sorry.
Kirkson Tug 5 ground, taxi via runway 26 right, Foxtrot, cross runway 18, apron 5.
26 right, Foxtrot, cross 18 to apron 5.
Foxtrot Yankee India Tower, exit Bravo, taxi via Bravo, apron 1, monitor ground 123.8 went off.
That's why I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, there we go.
Tug 5.
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
Tug 5 ground.
I think I might have messed that up.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, she said monitor ground.
Yeah, did you?
Sorry, once I get across there.
Cross runway 18 on Foxtrot, taxi via Foxtrot, apron 5.
Tug 5, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Alright, monitor ground. Ugh. A little sticky.
1855, I would say, for the landing.
Victor Charlie Papa Tower, cleared to land runway 18.
Okay, flaps retracted, transponder. Standby, pitot heat is off. Landing light off, put that taxi light on, strobe light off. Mixture, ground lead, landing time record, we're good.
Alright, so imagine your brakes have failed.
Imagine my brakes are failed?
Yes, that's... You said you wanted to not ride the brakes, right?
Well, if my brakes were failed, I would just cut the power. Well, I guess I wouldn't, would I? I'd probably get closer to the apron and then... So no brakes. One thing I was reading is that when you're leaning for ground lean, you should actually lean it a lot more than you think.
Yes, I usually lean it for
Mike Lima Tower, number 1, runway 18.
Mike Lima, number 1.
If you ever have some time, you can try to lean it so that you get peak RPM. It will take quite a bit.
Because you want to basically lean it so that you actually try to, if you actually try to go, it will be rough, right?
Yeah, so the reason we lean it so much is just, again, we don't want to foul the plugs.
Yeah.
And, but it takes a long time to find that peak RPM when leaning on the ground. And by the way, you have your brakes
Lima
back
Tower, were you looking for one circuit
now.
and then departing southbound, or just
well, we kind of need it now.
Mike Lima, we request one touch and go and then depart westbound.
But try to use full rudder first before you have to brake.
Echo Mike Lima Tower, roger. Westbound departure, clear touch and go runway 18.
Echo Mike Lima.
Alright. That was better than last time. Yeah, no, this is... You are very close now. I haven't seen the diversion or the precaution, but I'm sure those will be fine. I mean, I have... Diversion point, record my time, turn to approximate heading, determine magnetic heading. This is just all things I read about but haven't done. I think it's probably a bit too elaborate. This will make you, unless you have perfect trim, doing all of this, you will go out of your altitude or heading. I can almost guarantee, because that happens to me. Especially if we have to do calculation with our new calculator, because you know, with diversion, absolutely nothing other than just a pen. That's right, yeah. And the chart. Yeah, I know my middle finger is 3 nautical miles on the terminal chart. Yeah, I have a much better way of doing that without needing any distance. We don't need distance. So the point is, the point of the diversion is for time, for fuel, right? Yeah. So we kind of don't really need distance. What you can do is, so let's say we were at Pitlick, and then we wanted to divert back here. Mm-hmm. So the first thing is you want to get your set heading point, which was Suwannee set, because we want. So turn there right away, and then once you're there, now we want to find the heading. Yeah, right? So just using the radial, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I said 180.
Yeah, 180, and then now we need to know if we can, if we have enough fuel to go there. So from Suwannee set, normally you're going to find the distance and then do that.
Well, it was my set heading point, so I knew it was 4 nautical miles. That's
okay. Well, and then we don't need to know distance, because let's say, what if, so your method only really works with 90 knots, right?
Right.
What if we were traveling at 80 or 70? So all we got to do is, you know that each of these ticks is 1 mile, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we were traveling at, I don't know, let's say 60 knots. Okay, so all we got to do is line it up for 6. This is 6 minutes.
Right, okay.
So that's all we have to do. Because we only care about time, right? So this is exactly 6 minutes.
Okay, so then if I'm going 90 knots?
If you go 90 knots, you just...
Measure 9?
Yeah, measure 9, and that's 6 minutes. Now obviously,
for our example, this would be maybe 4 minutes, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
There's no need for map at all.
I'm happy with that.
Yes. Oh, I'm not good at map. So, so this is my way, more like my instructor way of doing it.
Okay, no, that's much easier.
Yeah.
So really, it's just about having your maps handy.
Yeah, and use that same logic to get updated ETA. So you still get your checkpoint, and then once you're over your checkpoint, let's say 3 minutes have passed, then that becomes your 3 minutes, and then now you just measure how many 3 minutes you have left to go.
Okay.
If you want, we can talk about it more, but that's basically how it works. Once you do a diversion in the air, if you go with your method, you'll see that my method is a lot easier.